everybody, welcome to our Love to Stamp group meeting. I hope you enjoyed this overview of the projects that we're doing today. You'll find all the handouts and the supplies in your meeting packet. I hope you have fun with the projects. Hey, say hi everybody! Hi! Hi there and welcome. This is Patty Bennett. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I am also the team leader for the Love to Stamp group. And I just wanted to run through our meeting packet and our projects with you so that if you're attending, you can have a reminder here of what we did at the meeting. And if you purchased one of our long distance packets, then you'll be able to see what is in your packet and what we were doing at the meeting. So if you attend, you're going to have your 10 tickets here for door prizes. We have tons of door prizes and you have about 20 different chances to earn a coupon for a door prize. So that's going to be real fun. And then the first thing you'll find is your agenda. We always start our meetings with recognition and welcomes. So we always give gifts to our helpers. I have one of the gifts right here. I made a tag with my digital studio and used our new heart framelits to die cut out the tag. And then our helpers today are getting the Blushing Bride Smooch Spritz and the gorgeous new, I think this is Cherry Cobbler, Dazzling Details. It's beautiful, red, sparkly. So that's what our helpers are getting. We are going to, of course, acknowledge sales and recruiting and new demonstrators and visitors in our group. And then we're going to start our agenda. So we have our leadership attendees, Cindy, Gina, Rosie, Steph, and myself. We're going to be giving some tips that we learned at leadership. We have business wows and stamping wows and workshop wows to share with you. And then I have a little presentation that I adapted from something that Bonnie Thurber shared at our regional in San Antonio. It's called Power of the Project. So for those of you at the meeting, you'll be able to hear that, and I can send my notes to those of you who weren't able to attend. Then I have a workshop presentation. I'm going to be doing a workshop for you just as if you were all my guests. Wow, wish I had workshops that big. That would be fun. So then in your packet, you are going to find the wish list that I always have at each guest spot at a workshop. And I also have for each of you the Occasions Mini Catalog and the Celebration Mini. And the reason I'm handing that out to you is so that you can see how I put a sticker on the back of every catalog with my contact information. And then inside each catalog, I have two little flyers that I provide. One of them is thanking the person for their interest in my business, and again with my contact information, and then information about how to shop online. And this form can actually be found right on the demonstrator website, so you don't have to recreate that. You just put in your information and print it out. That's in the printing place. And then this one I just did in Word, and I can certainly send out the Word document to our group and you can replace your information where mine is. So that's why I was giving everybody the mini catalogs. And I do try to concentrate my workshops on the mini catalogs because the big catalog can be a little bit overwhelming. Each person gets their wish list, like I said, and then I was going to go ahead and do my workshop. Before I get to that though, I skipped one handout here. The second handout in your packet are 10 spots here that you can list things that you learned today at our meeting or things that you learned as you go through your packet. And after you list your 10 things, I'd like you to pick up to 5 action items that you are going to work on in the coming week or so, things that you will implement in your business. I did this flyer in my digital studio, and you know, I love my digital studio. You can try it free for 30 days if you don't have it yet. So it's a great, fun program, great way to jazz up your flyers and things. All right, so with the workshop then, this is the first project that we are going to do. Okay, so if you were at my actual workshop, this is the flyer that you would be seeing. I always try to make up a nice little flyer. I do this in Word, and I have a picture of the project we're making along with a list of all of the supplies that you need to make the project. This helps the guest to work on their order form at the end of the workshop, makes it very easy for them to find all the items that were used. Now, as a Love to Stamp group meeting attendee, or if you have purchased the long distance packet, what you're going to receive though is this tutorial, and it's going to give you the step-by-step instructions of how to make this project. So you'll want to refer to that. It's 5 pages and it's called the Scallop Square Treat Box Tutorial. So that will show you how to make this project. But again, at the workshop, I'm not going to be handing out a 5-page tutorial. They get a 1-page flyer for each project. So I just wanted to be clear on that. And this project is real fun. It's super easy. We learned about this at San Antonio at our leadership conference. It uses the large scallop square die, and you're going to cut your cardstock to 5 by 5. And this is great because you can get 4 of these out of a 12 by 12 sheet. If you use 8.5 by 11 cardstock, you only get 2. So this is a great project, very economical. And you're just going to place it over the die and run it through the Big Shot. And then it's going to be scalloped like this for you. The instructions are in your tutorial. You're going to be using the Simply Scored tool. That is this one here. Oh, it's kind of big, doesn't even fit on the camera, does it? Anyway, here's your Simply Scored tool, and you're going to be scoring it 4 times. The instructions are in your tutorial. And then it's very simple after it's scored, and you just make 4 little snips, and it's going to fold up into this adorable little treat box. Let me take this out so you can see what it looks like empty. Super cute. You can also fill it with little 3 by 3 cards. That is a real cute gift to do. But what I thought I'd do for our meeting is I'm going to give you the small cello. This is just the 3 by 5 cello and some candies. And then you can tie it up with ribbon. I have 3 different red ribbons. And then the packet just simply fits in there. And we're stamping the heart and the greeting, punching them both out, and adding it to the box. So super cute, super simple. This is a great thing that you could make for several people in an office or a classroom. And you know, if you want to eat the candy, that's fine. If you want to save it for your project, that's fine too. I won't be putting the actual chocolates into your long distance packet. I'm afraid it might melt and make a mess inside your packet, but I will give you the cello and the ribbon to complete your project. So the next project I'm going to demonstrate in my workshop presentation features the Everyday Elegance Simply Sent cards. Now this is one of the items that you can receive free during celebration, so I thought it would be great to focus on this. Comes in a package of 8 cards with 4 blue cards and 4 red cards. It also comes with these stickers that you're going to use to stamp your greetings, and it comes with the envelopes. These little pieces need to be punched out when you are going to work on your project so that you get this really beautiful look. But those are easily punched out with the scissors. You can just use the point of your paper snips to poke through, and they come out very easily. So you will find this tutorial in your meeting packet, and it has step-by-step instructions along with all of the supplies that we used for these cards. And it basically is just showing you how to do the ribbon around the greeting sticker, because other than that, this is super simple. So let me show you how to do this. Here are some of the samples. As you can see, we have a beautiful variety of designer paper. And I have pre-cut these, so there's tons to choose from here. If you have a long distance packet, you're just going to find one that I've selected for you. You're either going to make the red card or the blue card, so you're going to have to choose. And these papers come in 2 different packets. The Everyday Elegance selection of designer paper in the Celebration catalog is represented here, as well as the Twitter-pated paper from the Occasions Mini. So both of those are here. Don't forget they're double-sided. And these are just a lot of fun to play with because they go with both of these gorgeous cards here, both the red and the blue. And then you can see what we've done is added greetings and put the beautiful pleated ribbon around the edge. Do you love this gorgeous new pleated ribbon? I do. I mean, it's just, yum. It feels good. It's pretty. It's just beautiful. So let me show you how to put these together real quickly. After you select your designer paper, then you are going to take your sticker sheet, your labels, and I have about 8 different greetings here. Now you're going to select your own greeting at home because I can't pre-stamp these for you, but you will select one, and then what you're going to do is just peel it off. Now it's a sticker, okay, so it's sticky. And then you're going to select one of the pleated ribbons. And you just take the end and you push it onto the back. And what I'm doing here is I am using, let me point to this here, I am using the stitching that's right down the center of the ribbon, and I am lining that up with the edge of the sticker. And so I'm just going around the edge like this and pressing it on. And since it's sticky on the back, voila, it stays. And it's very forgiving. If you get around and you don't like something that happened on the other side or something, then you can just peel this back off and redo it. So it's not difficult at all. And then you'll snip that on the back with the ribbon scissors, as I like to call them. And then I used about 4 or 5 dimensionals down the back, and I did find that I had to double up the dimensionals. Otherwise the center gets kind of sunken down when you press this on. So put 2 layers of dimensionals. I don't think I mentioned that in the tutorial, but that will help you on the back side of this. And then that just gets pressed onto the center, or you can put it down in the corner or whatever you like. So you can see these are just a few different designs. This one is down here in the corner, but they're all so pretty, and it doesn't matter which paper you choose or which label you have or which ribbon, it all just is so pretty to mix and match. So that's your Simply Sent Everyday Elegance card. Our third project that I will demonstrate during my workshop presentation is a darling gift box, and these are featuring the Twitter painted fabric from the Occasions Mini catalog and the fun gift boxes. Now we've had these in a couple of mini catalogs. They come in a package like this with 4 boxes inside, and when you take them out, you're just going to have a single box like this that you decorate while it's flat, and then you're going to pop it up and put it together. We are spraying our boxes with the new Smooch Spritz, and this is the Blushing Bride Smooch Spritz from the Occasions Mini catalog. You're going to, of course, want to shake it up really well. And then for a box, a project this big, the color catcher really isn't large enough. So this is going to go sit inside of an empty, big Stampin' Up box, and then we're going to spray it with this. So that's why I'm not using the color catcher, but that's all right. You can use color catcher for smaller projects. And you're just gonna give it a nice coat. And I know it's going to be a little hard to see on camera. Well, probably a lot hard. Yeah, you know what? You probably can't even see it. But there are pretty little shimmery speckles all over the box. And it just adds a little something to the box. And, you know, I'm sorry that it's not really showing up on camera, but trust me, in person, it's really cute. So here are the 3 boxes, and you can see that I have featured the Twitter painted fabric on them, and then we have decorated the top with the Blossom Builder printed flower sheets. So let me show you those items real quick. Here we have the selection of fabric. This is from the Occasions Mini, and it's called Twitter painted. Really cute designs, love them. And what you're gonna need is a strip of fabric to tie around the box. Now, to rip the fabric, you're gonna open it up, and you need to use it the long direction here. And what I do is just use my craft scissors, or I call them my ribbon scissors. You make a snip about 3/4 of an inch or an inch long or so, and then you're just gonna rip it. And I know that's gonna be kind of loud on the camera, sorry. But you just rip it all the way to the other side, and then you just clear away any little loose pieces of thread, and then you have your fun piece of fabric that has nice torn edges on both sides. And you'll follow along in the tutorial, and it's going to show you how to put glue dots onto the back side of the box back here, just to hold that piece of fabric in place while you bring it around and tie it in the front. And then, let's see, this is going to be kind of shiny. Let me take this out of the plastic. This is the package of Blossom Builders. They're very pretty, fun, pre-punched out flowers. So all you have to do is just lift them out of the sheet because they're already punched. And they have a pattern on one side, and then they're plain on the other side. So on the top of your box, you're going to choose whichever of the pretty flowers that you would like to take out and use. And then I have used the Labels Collection die, and I have 2 different sizes here. You're going to pick one, stamp on it, and add that to the top of your box with your layered flowers. And then it comes with the pink rhinestones. So you can just take out a pink rhinestone if you like and put that in the center, and it just makes a fun little gift box. With it tied around this way, you can still open your box and put your treats inside. And these are perfectly sized for the Sweet Press cookie stamps too. So if you like to bake and give the cookies, this is sort of a fun idea. So here's another one with the striped fabric, and then this one with the pink fabric. Alrighty, so that's that project. As a little bonus, in addition to the Twitter-pated gift box that we just made with the Labels Collection die, I was going to also talk a little bit more about the dies. They come in a package like this, and if you've watched my other tutorial, you've seen how I used our clear mount stamp cases and a piece of our magnet sheet, and then I have them adhered inside here so that they don't come out, they're stuck in here. So one thing I wanted to show you, you've probably seen these already both on my blog or in a video about making the special edges with those great label dies. But what I wanted to show you are a couple more ideas. So this is something that we made in one of my Stamp-A-Stack classes, and you're simply using a couple of the sizes of the steel ruled dies here to make both the Island Indigo and the white layer. So you're cutting those out of cardstock. So that's pretty simple and straightforward. But this is so cool. I hope the camera can pick this up. These are the same dies. Let's see, I believe that is this one. Nope, it's the next smaller one. Okay, if you put them cutting side up in your Big Shot, and you use 2 of the silicone rubber pads underneath your cardstock with your clear plate on top, and then you run it through, you are getting embossing instead of cutting. So again, that would be with the cutting edge facing up and just the impression of that die on the paper. So this is 3 dies nested on the paper. So I would have put this one down, and then this one down, and then this one down. Whoops. Okay, that was good. I was doing so well too. Okay, so I would have put those 3 on the paper on top of the 2 silicone rubber pads. Now this is instead of one of your clear pads. And then you put a clear pad on top, and when you run it through, that's what you're gonna get. I mean, is that just too fabulous? I love this. And then if you were to make a card with it, you might wanna do something like that. So I just layered some more stamped images on top, and then put some cardstock behind there with an image of the little teacup. So I just think that's really fun. And then of course, when you cut them out, you get a bonus frame. So if you needed that for scrapbooking or a frame and you just wanted to put it around a photo, that would be really cute too. Okay, so that's just your little bonus there with the label collection dies. Next up in your packet is a tutorial from Cindy Wilkinson. She is a member of our Love to Stamp group, and it is for her wonderful paper flower. And this is one that she gave me to wear at leadership, and it's really pretty and scrunchy and fun. And actually, I've added my name here because we're having a name tag contest at our meeting this month. So I just made a tag in my digital studio and cut it out with the label collection dies, and I just tucked it in here with just a spot of hot glue. Now she has a beautiful fabric flower in the center of the paper flower, and all of her instructions are here in your tutorial that you'll find in your packet. Our last project is the Creativity Journal, and this was presented at the regional seminar in San Antonio by Carrie Cudney. She's a Stampin' Up! Employee, and this was something fun that I thought would be really great to do at our meeting. And you start with one of the 5x5 onboard art journals, and it's got the chipboard on both sides and then blank pages on the inside. And what we're doing is decorating the cover at the meeting. So you can see what we've used here is a variety of the Celebration Everyday Enchantment designer papers. So I've cut strips of lots of the paper, and then we're punching out 6 butterflies with the butterfly punch and adhering them to the cover. The pool party has been stamped with the really pretty flowery image from the Fresh Vintage stamp set. That's also a Celebration set, and it's Versamark on the pool party cardstock, so it just gives it a little hint of color back there. Then you adhere your 6 butterflies, and you're going to make the tag that says create, as well as the cute little bow, and that features the Celebration ribbon, this pretty little, very delicate ribbon. I love these very cute colors here, the coral and the limeade. Inside the journal, the idea is that you want to make this an inspiration journal, and I have used some of these pieces, and they are from the new package in the Occasions Mini Catalog, and it's called the Attic Boutique Side Notes. Now, we're not incorporating all of this into the meeting because this would take hours to finish this, but I just wanted to show you an idea of what I did. So I used the Attic Boutique Side Notes as well as the Attic Boutique paper. So let me just show you a few of the pages I have inside here. I've just started decorating them, and I am ready to start filling them in. And these are just going to have some inspirational ideas, maybe some photos, some quotes, some messages, some ideas that I've found online or seen at Stampin' Up! Events. Here are some color combos that I noted. I just thought these might be kind of fun to remember, and just kind of fun to look back in the future on some of the older items that we carried. And so these are, again, decorated with the Attic Boutique side notes and punches and designer paper. And let's see, I had one. This one was kind of fun. I just really want to remember this Everyday Enchantment designer paper because I love it so much. This is our free paper during Celebration, and I love it. So I just punched all the flowers out of this paper so I wouldn't forget this really pretty paper. So that's just kind of the idea of the Creativity Journal. I'll be filling this in and then keeping it on my desk so I can be inspired, and I hope you've enjoyed that. And if you came to our meeting, I hope you had a great time. If you got the packet in the mail, I hope you have enjoyed putting your projects together. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.